guys, so I thought I would do a video for you guys on this foundation right here. It is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte foundation, and I thought I would do a little review for you guys only because I was reading a lot of reviews on this, and there was some bad and some good. So I was like, okay, well, you know what, I'm gonna try it out myself and, you know, kind of experiment with it and see how I like it. So that is what I have been doing, and honestly, I feel like everyone has their own opinion, but me personally, I really liked this foundation. Okay, so pretty much it says here that the finish is demi matte, which I did see a lot of people were expecting it to be matte, like 100%, but it does say here demi matte, meaning it's gonna have a matte finish, but it will also kind of have that dewy look. And and I think people were kind of like misled by that, thinking it was just supposed to be 100% matte, which no, it's not. It does have a matte finish, and it's actually what I'm wearing today, but it's not 100% matte. And it says it right there. It says demi matte. Okay, it's not matte or luminous, it's in between. So yeah, and then it says it's supposed to last 24 hours. I have not wore this up to 24 hours. I feel like that is just a lot, like a long time. The most I would ever wear makeup, honestly, to be honest, the most I've worn makeup would probably be 12 hours. I think 12 hours. Because I'm not the type to do my makeup like right when I wake up. I will usually do it right before I'm about to go somewhere or have something to do or whatever. That's usually what I do, and then by the time I get home and everything, you know, it's not up to 12 hours. The most I would say is 12 hours, but it has never been more than that. So then the coverage says it has medium coverage, and that I think it is true. Okay, sorry about that, my daughter was like slamming the door. But okay, so the coverage says medium, and I do think it's medium. It's not low medium or light, and it's not high coverage, because I have like little freckles that you can barely see here on my cheeks, and it didn't cover them all the way, but I will say that the coverage is amazing. Like, it's not full coverage. I'm a big fan of full coverage foundations, only because I tend to get a lot of redness around my nose, my chin, my cheeks, and around my forehead. And it definitely covered everything up, and that was without concealer or anything, just the foundation alone, which I really love. That's pretty much what it says for that. And my shade is in 103 Natural Buff. I'm pretty light, so you know, being that these had like kind of like a yellow tint to them, I really liked it, except for the first two shades. I believe it's 101 and 102. Those have more like a pinky undertone, but the 103 is not like yellow, but it does have like a yellow tint to it, which I really liked, because I feel like when it has that pink undertone to it or whatever, it makes you look like pink. I don't know, like, I just don't like that. But I really liked this one. The color was perfect for me. And yeah, let me see. Oh, and another thing is that I've seen reviews on applying this without moisturizer or your primer or anything that you would normally wear with your foundation. And me personally, I have to have some type of moisturizer or primer, only because I feel like I can't just put foundation on my face. So when I tried it out, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna do my makeup the way I always do. I'm going to add my moisturizer and the primer that I use it for my pores, which is the Professional by Benefit, and that's the one I use. But I don't always put that one on, only because I don't always need it. But I do put my moisturizer, which is this one right here, the Cetaphil one. So I apply that and then I put this on top. Now me, I have oily skin. So let me see. Okay, so I have oily skin, and honestly, I feel that if I don't put a moisturizer on, my face just feels dry, if that makes sense. And so I always have to put moisturizer. But this one did not make my skin oily like I thought it would, only because it's not, you know, it's not just matte. So but I did notice that I watched a few videos, and they were applying they were not applying any powder on their face after putting the foundation. And I realized, well, you know, either way, if I wear a foundation, no matter which one it is, I always set it with some type of powder. So I did that, and honestly guys, it was awesome. It did not get oily. Like, this foundation is honestly amazing, and I am so obsessed with it. It's like my new favorite one. I liked the NARS All Day Luminous, and I'm like, okay, well, I need to find like a drugstore foundation. And I tried the L'Oreal True Match, and I liked it, but I just didn't like that in my color. It had that pink tint to it, and I didn't like that. So, you know, I stopped using it, or I would mix it with another foundation. I think the Makeup Forever one that I have. So yeah, but this one is honestly just really good, and I really like it. And I do recommend you guys try it out. It might be a little hard if you're not familiar with foundations to find your color, but if you buy one and then you can return it to get your color, you know, or just basically find your color. Me, I kind of looked at the swatches they had there, and I kind of wanted to, like, I'm familiar with my skin, so I know what fits me. So and I'm glad that on the first try buying it was my color, like perfect, and it fits so good. So yeah, so what I do is apply my moisturizer, and sometimes I will apply the Professional around my nose and my cheeks here. And after that, I apply the foundation and my concealer, and I do set it. And the powder I use is by Airspun, and it's the loose face powder. And they have this at Walmart or Walgreens, like any drugstore, they'll have that. And I honestly really love that powder. It's more on the affordable side, so you don't have to spend so much on an expensive powder. And yeah, so that is pretty much it for the video. I just wanted to give you guys a little review on the foundation, and I honestly do recommend it. I love it myself. I have oily skin, so I do recommend it, but I also recommend you guys moisturize before applying it and setting it. That way it lasts. So so yeah. Oh, and if you guys are wondering, the lipstick that I'm wearing today is the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color in Obsession, and it looks like this. I have been so obsessed with these lipsticks. I have what other one? What's the other one called? Addiction and Seduction. The Seduction one's not really what I expected, but Addiction, I think it is. It's like that, kind of like that dark purple fog type of color. And I love that one, and I wanted to get the brightest hot pink there was, and I love it. It's actually the one that I'm wearing today. So yeah. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope it was very helpful for you guys to want to go maybe try it out. But like I said, just make sure you set it, make sure you moisturize, and you know, just have fun with it. You know, you got to give it a chance. There has been foundations that I have tried that I didn't like, and after, now, you know, I was like, well, I mean, I paid for it. I got to try and make it work, or try and see why is it that I don't like it. And I kind of, you know, feel like that's the best way to try a foundation. You have to experiment with it. You have to see how it works best for you. And yeah, I hope it was helpful for you guys. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. She saw my chips. You want one? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's hot. They're hot. Okay. Let's show them your reaction. Come on. Wait, I'll give it to you. Look. Oh. It's hot. Here. Here. See? They're not good. That's what I do when she sees me eating something that's either spicy or I don't want to give her. Well, spicy, I'll just let her try it. Don't let her eat it because I don't want it to mess up her tummy. But there's times she wants like hot chips that we're eating, and I give her like just like a little lick, and then she don't want them.